This is the amazing evolution of the Samsung Galaxy S, from the Samsung Galaxy S of 2010 to the new Galaxy S25. The first Samsung Galaxy S was launched in 2010, setting the stage for a series of smartphones that would dominate the market. Spec-wise, it was a monster at the time. It came with a revolutionary 4-inch Super AMOLED screen, was powered by Samsung's own 1 GHz Hummingbird chipset and 512 MB of RAM, which allowed it to run apps and games quickly. The main 5-megapixel camera could record HD video, and the battery had a capacity of 1500 mAh. A notable aspect of this model was the integration of swipe keyboard technology, which allows users to type by swiping over letters. The old Samsung Galaxy S recorded sales exceeding 24 million units.
Yeah, it's a Galaxy S2. This phone is amazing.
After the huge success of the first model, Samsung raised the bar with the launch of the Galaxy S2 in 2011. It impressed with a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus screen, and inside was equipped with a dual-core Exynos 2410 processor of 1.2 GHz and 1 GB RAM. The 8-megapixel Full HD camera and a 2-megapixel front camera was a major leap from the previous generation. It was the thinnest smartphone of the moment. Thus, sales exceeded 40 million units worldwide. In 2012, Samsung launched the Samsung Galaxy S3 with a 4.8-inch Super AMOLED HD display powered by a 1.4 GHz Exynos quad-core processor, 1 GB RAM, and the camera, the 8-megapixel main, was still a solid choice. But what impressed was the integration of intelligent functions, such as the best photo, which automatically selected the most successful photo in a series. It also introduced features like Smart Stay, which kept the screen on as long as the user was looking at it, and S-Voice, the Samsung's virtual assistant. With over 70 million units sold, the Galaxy S3 is one of the best-selling phones in the S series. At the same time, Samsung launched the Galaxy S3 Mini, a more compact and affordable variant of the flagship. In 2014, a slight improved version of the Galaxy S3 was released called the S3 Neo. In 2013, Samsung took a bold step with the Galaxy S4. It came equipped with a 5-inch Full HD Super AMOLED screen, an Exynos octa-core processor complemented by 2 GB of RAM, a 13-megapixel main camera, and a large 2600 mAh battery. It introduced innovative features such as Air Gesture, which allowed users to control the phone without touching the screen, and Smart Scroll, which scrolled content based on eye movements. With sales of over 80 million units, the S4 became one of the most popular phones of the decade. Samsung did not stop there. It launched the Galaxy S4 Active, a more robust and water and dust-resistant version. It was IP67 certified, which meant it could withstand up to 30 minutes in water at a depth of 1 meter. The phone kept many of the specifications of the base model, but used a TFT panel instead of Super AMOLED to increase durability. An unusual variant was the Galaxy S4 Zoom, equipped with a 10x optical zoom and a 16-megapixel main camera with optical image stabilization. Its design was unusual, with a back that resembled a traditional camera, complete with a rotating ring for zoom control. The phone was equipped with a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED screen, a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, and 1.5 GB of RAM. The Samsung Galaxy S5 released in 2024 continued to innovate. It featured a 5.1-inch Full HD Super AMOLED screen. Under the hood, the S5 was equipped with a 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor, 2 GB of RAM, and a 2800 mAh battery. The main 16-megapixel camera introduced face detection autofocus, which ensured fast focusing and the ability to record 4K video. The Galaxy S5 was the first model in the series to integrate a fingerprint sensor and a heart rate monitor accessible on the back of the device. The compact version, the S5 Mini, kept many of the key features, but in a smaller form factor and with reduced specifications. Of course, Samsung also offered a Galaxy S5 Active, now resistant to shocks, vibrations, and extreme temperatures. Also, an upgraded version of the Galaxy S5 Plus featured a faster Snapdragon 805 processor and improved performance. Although the Galaxy S5 had sales of over 40 million units in its first year, it did not win hearts of fans like the Galaxy S4, being criticized in particular for its uninspiring design. With the Galaxy S6, Samsung adopted a major change in design, moving from plastic casings to premium materials like glass and metal, aesthetics and performance all in one package. It came with a glass body and metal frames, a 5.1-inch Super AMOLED screen with a QHD resolution, an Exynos octa-core processor, 3GB of RAM, a 16-megapixel main camera with optical stabilization, and a 5-megapixel front camera. The Galaxy S6 Edge was the world's first smartphone with a curved screen on both edges, adding a futuristic and unique look. It featured the same specs as the Galaxy S6, but with additional features tailored for the curved display, such as edge lighting for notifications and edge panels for quick access to apps and contacts. Later, Samsung launched the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, a bigger and more powerful variant with a 5.7-inch QHD display, 4GB of RAM, and a larger 3000 mAh battery. The Galaxy S6 series was the first in the Galaxy S line to integrate wireless charging and the key in PMA standards alongside fast wire charging, significantly reducing charging time. Also on this series, Samsung removed microSD card support and removable battery, a controversial decision at the time. With the Samsung Galaxy S7, Samsung listened to fans' demand by reintroducing popular features like microSD card slot and water resistance. The Galaxy S7 was equipped with a 5.1-inch Super AMOLED screen powered by Exynos processor paired with 4GB of RAM. One of the strengths was the 12-megapixel main camera with dual-pixel technology, which brought exceptional autofocus speed and amazing low-light performance. The bigger brother, the Galaxy S7 Edge, came with a larger 5.5-inch screen curved on both edges. Its spectacular design was complemented by the same top performance as the Galaxy S7, but with a larger 36 mAh battery. The Galaxy S8 was a revolutionary phone that redefined smartphone design. With a 5.8-inch Super AMOLED screen, QHD Plus resolution, and infinite display, it offered a futuristic look. Under the hood, the S8 was powered by an Exynos 8895, 4GB of RAM, and a 12-megapixel main camera with dual-pixel technology, but also an 8-megapixel front camera, the first in the Galaxy series with autofocus. Innovative functions such as iris scanning and facial recognition increased security. And Bixby, the virtual assistant launched with this model, brought new possibilities for interaction. The Galaxy S8 Plus offered the same premium experience but in a larger format. The screen was bigger, 6.2 inches, and the battery bigger, 3500 mAh. The Samsung Galaxy S9 continued the evolution of the infinite display design, retaining the 5.8-inch Super AMOLED screen and ultra-thin bezels. The phone was equipped with Exynos 9810 processor, 4GB of RAM, and a 3000 mAh battery. The major innovations were brought to the 12-megapixel main camera with variable aperture, a premiere for smartphones. Also, the super slow mode allowed video clips to be recorded at 960 frames per second. The fingerprint sensor had also been moved below the main camera, a welcome change for ergonomics. The Galaxy S9 Plus was the bigger and more powerful model in the series, with a 6.2-inch screen and a larger 3500 mAh battery. A key difference was the introduction of a dual-camera system on the back, with a 12-megapixel main sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens. Launched in March 2019, the Galaxy S10 series marked the 10-year anniversary of the debut of the Galaxy S series, bringing a new wave of innovation and refinement. The series included 4 models: Galaxy S10e, S10, S10 Plus, and later S10 5G and S10 Lite. The Galaxy S10e was the compact and more affordable version of the series, featuring a 5.8-inch Dynamic AMOLED flat screen with full HD Plus resolution. The phone was powered by the same Exynos 9820 processor, but included 6GB of RAM and a dual-camera system on the back of a 12-megapixel main sensor. The standard model, the Galaxy S10, had a 6.1-inch Dynamic AMOLED curved screen with QHD Plus resolution and HDR10 Plus support. It was equipped with 3 cameras on the back, a 12-megapixel sensor, a 12-megapixel telephoto lens, and a 16-megapixel ultra-wide. The Galaxy S10 came with a large 6.4-inch screen and included a more generous 4100 mAh battery. The major difference was the addition of a dual camera on the front, but also options of up to 12 GB of RAM and 1 TB of internal storage. The Galaxy S10 5G was the first 5G phone in the Galaxy series, featuring a huge 6.7-inch screen and a 4500 mAh battery. This model included a 4ToF time-of-flight camera on the back, which improved augmented reality functions and portrait photography. The Galaxy S10 Lite was an affordable variant of the S10 series with a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED Plus flat screen and Snapdragon 855 processor, offering flagship performance. Launched in 2020, the Galaxy S20 series brought significant innovations, focusing on fluid screens, top performance, and advanced cameras. The series included 3 models: Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, S20 Ultra. The Galaxy S20 had a 6.2-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X screen with QHD Plus resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate. Powered by the Exynos 990, 8 GB of RAM, triple camera with a 12-megapixel main sensor. The Galaxy S20 Plus offered a large 6.7-inch screen and included an additional depth vision camera for more advanced bokeh effects. Internal specs were similar to that of the S20, but with a larger 4500 mAh battery. The Galaxy S20 Ultra was the most advanced model with a huge 6.9-inch screen and top-of-the-line specs. The main 108-megapixel camera, complemented by a 48-megapixel telephoto lens with 4x optical zoom and 100x digital zoom, was its highlight. The Samsung Galaxy S20 FE was the first FE model to offer an excellent balance between price and performance with a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED screen, Snapdragon 865 processor on 5G, and a 4500 mAh battery. The Galaxy S21 series brought a fresh approach to design and more competitive pricing. The 3 models include Galaxy S21, S21 Plus, S21 Ultra, continued the tradition of top performance. The Galaxy S21 had a 6.2-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X screen with full HD Plus resolution and an adaptive refresh rate of 120Hz. The phone was powered by the Exynos 2100 with 8 GB of RAM. The triple camera system included a 12-megapixel main sensor. The Galaxy S21 Plus offered improved specifications, from a larger 6.7-inch screen to a larger 4800 mAh battery. The camera and performance were similar to that of the standard model. The Galaxy S21 Ultra was a flagship of the series with a 6.8-inch screen, an impressive camera system with a main sensor 108 megapixel, but also an impressive 5000 mAh battery. The Ultra was also the first in the Galaxy S series to support the S Pen, extending the traditional functionality of the Note series. There was also the Galaxy S21 FE model, inspired by the S21 series. It included a 6.4-inch Dynamic AMOLED screen, Exynos 2100, and a triple camera system at a more affordable price.
1, 2, 3.
The Galaxy S22 series continued to refine the Samsung flagship formula. These included 3 models: Galaxy S22, S22 Plus, S22 Ultra. The Galaxy S22 had a compact design with a 6.1-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X display, which was powered by the Exynos 2200 and came with 8 GB of RAM. The camera system included a 50-megapixel main sensor, providing an excellent photo experience. The Galaxy S22 Plus brought the same internal specifications as the standard model, but in a larger format with a 6.6-inch screen and an improved 45 mAh battery. The Galaxy S22 Ultra combined the Galaxy S series with the legacy of the Note series, being the first S series model with an integrated S Pen slot. The phone had a 6.8-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X screen and an impressive camera system with a 108-megapixel sensor. The Galaxy S23 series has brought subtle but significant improvements across the 3 models: Galaxy S23, S23 Plus, S23 Ultra. The Galaxy S23 kept the dimensions compact but offered a refined design with a perfect blend of glass and metal. It was equipped with a 6.1-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X display and was powered exclusively by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. The phone included a 39 mAh battery, larger than its predecessor, and a triple camera system with a 50-megapixel main sensor. Galaxy S23 Plus was the larger version with a 6.6-inch screen and a 4700 mAh battery. Internal specifications were identical to those of the standard model. The Galaxy S23 Ultra was the star of the series, coming with a 6.8-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X display and S Pen support, similar to its predecessor. The phone impressed with an advanced camera system featuring a 200-megapixel main sensor that delivered incredible detailed photos and excellent low-light performance. Samsung Galaxy S23 FE came with Exynos 2200 processor with 6.4-inch Dynamic AMOLED screen and 50-megapixel main camera, premium specs at a low price. The Galaxy S24 series continued Samsung's tradition of offering premium smartphones, introducing notable improvements in design, performance, and AI features. The series included 4 models: Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, Galaxy S24 Ultra, and the Galaxy S24 FE. The Galaxy S24 and 24 Plus featured a sleek design with aluminum bezels and frosted glass backs available in stylish colors. The Galaxy S24 has a 6.2-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X display, while the S24 Plus offers a 6.7-inch display, both with QHD+ resolution and 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. They are equipped with Exynos 2400 and offer a camera system that includes a 50-megapixel main sensor. The top-of-the-range S24 Ultra stands out with a robust design with a titanium frame and a 6.8-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X screen. It is equipped with Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, up to 12 GB of RAM, and an impressive camera system with a 200-megapixel main sensor. The Fan Edition model, S24 FE, offers premium features at a more affordable price. It has a 6.7-inch screen, Exynos 2400E processor, 8 GB of RAM, and a camera system that includes a 50-megapixel sensor.
What happens when great intelligence meets unstoppable power?
The Galaxy S25 series continues to set new standards with a strong focus on integrating artificial intelligence for a smoother and more personalized user experience. We have Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, S25 Ultra, refined design and Dynamic AMOLED 2X screen, offering various sizes to meet the need of every user. All devices in the S25 series are powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, one of the most powerful chipsets at the moment, supported by 12 GB of RAM. In addition, advanced AI integration allows phones to naturally respond to voice commands and coordinate apps to perform complex tasks. Another strong point of the Galaxy S25 series is the camera system, similar to those of the previous generation for the Standard and Plus models. On the Ultra model, however, Samsung equipped it with a 200-megapixel wide main sensor. The photo-video quality is accompanied by advanced AI processing that automatically optimizes frames to deliver spectacular images. At the same time, Samsung brings new AI features, including night video with audio eraser, which is a technology that allows filming in low-light conditions and removes unwanted noises. With an impressive mix of performance, premium design, and cutting-edge technologies, the Galaxy S25 once again demonstrates Samsung's commitment to staying at the forefront of the smartphone industry. Part of this series will also be the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge, which stands out for its elegant design. The Galaxy S25 Edge is equipped with 2 cameras on the back, unlike the 3 present on the other models in the S25 series. From the first game-changing Galaxy S in 2010 to the revolutionary Galaxy S25, the line of smartphones has always been at the forefront of technology, refining design, performance, and user experience. In the heart of fans, the Galaxy S is more than a series of phones. It is a story of evolution and progress in this industry. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which is your favorite Galaxy S series model. See you in the next video.